Morning all of you. Today we will discuss just the questions of exercise 5.1 till 6th question already we have discussed. Come to the 7th question. Can two angles be supplementary if both of them are acute angles? If both of them are acute angles means less than 90 degree. Suppose we assume that the greatest angle less than 90 degree is 89 and the other angle is also 89, then what will be their sum? 178 degree. If their sum is not equals to 180 degree, then these two angles cannot be a pair of supplementary angles. So the answer is no. Now in the second part, if both of them are obtuse angles means greater than 90 degree. Suppose the smallest number which is greater than 90 degree is 91 and the other one is also 91, then what will be their sum? 182 degree. So their sum is not 180 degree. So these are also not a pair of supplementary angles, because for the supplementary angles the sum of two angles should be 180 degree. And the third part is if both the angles are right angle. Right angles means 90 degree. If both the angles are 90 degree, then what is their sum? 180 degree. Then in this condition, yes, they can be the pair of supplementary angle, or they are a pair of supplementary angles. Okay. Now come to the next question. Question number 8. That is same as question number 6 which you have done. An angle is greater than 45 degree. An angle is greater than 45 degree. Okay. It is complementary angle. Its complementary angle greater than 45 degree or equal to 45 degree or less than 45 degree. Its complementary angle means what are complementary angle? The angles whose sum is 90 degree. If this angle is greater than 45 degree, then its complement angle will be less than 45 degree, because two equal complement angles are of 45 degree. This is 45, this is also 45, and they are the pair of complementary angle. If we increase the value of this angle, then what effect will be there of this angle? The value of this angle will be decreased. So if one of the angle is greater than 45 degree, then its complement angle will be less than 45 degree. Okay. Now come to the 9th question. AB, CD, E and O. This is angle 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now in first part we have to find out, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles? Yes, angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. Because they have common vertex, they have common arm OC, and the uncommon arms are on the either side of the common arm. So these two angles are adjacent angles. Now the next part of this question is angle AOC adjacent to AOE? AOC and AOE, these two angles are adjacent or not? In these two angles they have common vertex, they have common arm. What is that common arm? OA. but the uncommon arms are on the same side of the common arm. So these two are not a pair of adjacent angles. No. Angle AOC and angle AOE are not the pair of adjacent angles. Okay. Now come to the third part. Do COE and EOD are the linear pair angle? COE and EOD are the pair of linear pair angles. This one and this one, they are forming a straight line. These two angles are forming a straight line CD. So yes, they are the pair of straight angle or the linear pair angle. Okay. Question number 4. Are BOD and DOA supplementary? BOD, this one, and DOA, this one, they are supplementary? Yes, they are also supplementary because these two angles are also forming a straight line AB, and the measurement of the straight line angle is 180 degree. So yes, these are also a pair of supplementary angles. Is angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4? See, this is angle 1 and this is angle 4. They are vertically opposite to each other? Yes, they are vertically opposite to each other. Yes, angle 1 and angle 4 are vertically opposite angles. Okay. Now come to the sixth part. In sixth part, we have to find out what is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5. See, this is angle 5 and the vertically opposite angle of angle 5 is this. Angle 2 plus angle 3 both. So what is the name of this angle? COB. So the vertically opposite angle of angle 5 is equals to COB. Either we can write angle COB or we can write angle 2 plus angle 3. Okay. Now in question number 10, indicate which pair of angles are vertically opposite angles and which angles are linear pair angle in the given figure of question number 10. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. See where the X is forming in these two lines, we can see X. Can we see X in these two lines? Okay. Then what is the vertically opposite of angle 1? That is angle 4. And what is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5? That is angle 2 plus 3. So these are the pair of vertically opposite angle. If we remove this line, then you can see clearly these two lines are forming X, and these two are vertically opposite angles and these two are vertically opposite angles. So angle 2 plus angle 3 are forming the vertically opposite angle of angle 5. Now we will find out the linear pair angles. That is the first part. Now for the second part, we have to find out the linear pair angles. So many pair are there of linear pair angles in this question. The first pair is angle 1 and angle 5. They are forming a straight line. So these are the pair of linear pair angles. And see, angle 5 and angle 4. These two angles are also forming a straight line. So these are also a pair of linear pair angles. Okay. Now come to the next question, 11th question. That is very simple. You must know that in the given figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are the pair of adjacent angles or not. Angle 1 and angle 2 are the adjacent angles or not. They don't have common vertex, so they are not a pair of adjacent angles. Okay. Now see the 12th question of this exercise. One of the angle is given 55 degree and we have to find out rest of the angles, unknown angles. Now see, we can see x in these two intersecting lines. So these two angles are the vertically opposite angles, and vertically opposite angles are equal. So the value of x is 55 degree. Now we can see that angle 55 degree and y both are forming a linear pair angles. Linear pair angles. So their sum is equals to 180 degrees. So we can find out y by subtracting 55 from 180 degree. 125 degree. If the value of angle y is 125 degree, then y and z both are vertically opposite angle. So the value of z is also equals to 125 degree because they are also a pair of vertically opposite angles. Okay. Now the next part of this question, second part of question number 12 is this is the angle of 25 degree, 40 degree and x, y, z. We have to find out the value of unknown angles. See, these two lines are forming x here. So 40 and z both are vertically opposite angles. So the value of z is 40 degree because it is vertically opposite angle. Now 40 and y, they are forming a linear pair angles. So their sum is equals to 180 degree. So the value of y will be 180 minus 40 is equals to 140 degree. Now the pair of vertically opposite angle of angle y is x plus 25. Y is equals to x plus 25 because they are vertically opposite angles. Now the value of y is, we know that 140 degree. So subtract 25 from 140 degree, then we will get x. (115 degree). Okay. Now rest of the questions we'll discuss in next video. Goodbye all of you.